Hey, this is not a ddvg video. Yeah, I forgot I was supposed to do that this week. But it's okay. Next week. I'll do it next week if I remember. This week I was actually pretty busy. I did some more reading on my model, so hopefully I can get another one of those videos out soon. By the next video, I kind of hope to have her whole head done, like her hair rigging and her mouth rigging and maybe some ear physics as well. So then she'll totally be usable. But yeah, so that I have 3 pieces. So I'll have the first video was the face, the second video was the finishing of the head, and then the third video would be the body. So yeah, be sure to look forward to that. Probably, if not next week, then the week after, just so that I can catch up on my ddvg videos. Because I completely forgot that I was supposed to do that this week. I had finished the challenge for this video, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not even supposed to be posting art this week. But, you know, oh well. Speaking of this week's video, I decided to do a character design challenge. I used to be super into these types of videos. I would specifically look them up on, YouTube and just watch people design characters for hours. I'm not a very good character designer, so this is sort of like a cheat sheet for me. They just kind of give you puzzle pieces and make you put them together, and that's really fun for me. So I was pretty excited to do this. I kind of just jumped right into it. I had went on TikTok and I searched for a video, like one of those pause challenge videos where they'll have a bunch of different options flash across the screen, and whenever you pause, that's the option that you get. You have to screenshot it, and then again, like, you put it together like a puzzle. And it's super, really fun. But for this challenge specifically, I feel like I got a really easy one. Like, everything kind of fit together very well, which I'm really nervous that it almost looks fake because they just they're all the same color and everything. So next time that I do this, I want to do 2 characters next time, and I want them to be a little bit crazier, and I want to add lore to them. So that's a long list, but it's okay. This week I did not do lore for the character. I was trying to think of some lore. I didn't want to put her into Mimsy's lore specifically, just because she's a cyber angel kind of character, and Mimsy's more of a old, vampiric character. And the only way that that would have fit would have been near Mimsy's end of life, where obviously she's much in the future for the humans. And I haven't I haven't thought that far ahead, so I don't know what would be going on then. But yeah, so there's no lore for the character, but there's also no name. So I did ask my community. I posted it on Blue Sky, I posted it on X, I posted it on TikTok, and Instagram. And I got a few suggestions for names. I also learned not to ask Instagram for names. All I got on there was Miku. But yeah, so this should be fun. And yeah, thank you for being here. Make sure to leave all your thoughts and feelings in the comments. I read every comment. And if you do like my art, please subscribe, like, and, tune in for the next video. Every video has art, so yeah. This is the screen recording of me doing the pause challenge for the character design. This specific video is by Mara-chan on TikTok. It's really popular, actually. I didn't realize how popular of a video it was until I went to their page to get their username. I feel like I should have used a more obscure one, because I'm sure that this has been done a lot, if not this exact character. Which would be cool to see, actually, if other people have drawn this exact character and what they named her and stuff. But yeah, so next time I'm gonna try and find a bit of a smaller one less used. Just because I feel like when challenges have been done so many times, you're bound to see the same thing over and over, and I prefer to do something not so, repetitive. But yeah, so that's a lesson for next time. But this time I got a character that's really big with contrast, and her eyes don't show, which is really helpful for when, you don't like drawing eyes. Actually, I don't mind drawing eyes. I don't like drawing feet. But yeah, so I actually liked the colors I got. I really do like obscure skin tones. Obviously, Mimsy is a near white pink, so I mean, can't get any off color than that. Well, maybe green, but yeah. So I really like big contrasts, so this character was really fun to draw. I struggled with the pose because I kind of felt a more serious vibe from her, despite the whole bodysuit outfit. I wanted her to look very serious and kind of dangerous. I think that came from the eye bandages. It kind of gave me that vibe. So the original pose of like cat did not work. Second pose was a little too boring, just standing. So I went on Pinterest and I looked for some inspo and I saw a drawing that was in this pose and I sketched it out and I liked it. So I went with that. And you know, it wasn't hard to put these things together. The colors were so similar that it sort of just put itself together almost, which, yeah, next time I really hope for something that will give me a bit of a challenge. I feel like I didn't actually have to think about this one other than, you know, the pose. But it was fun to draw and it was really good art practice. I did like how it came out, and I've always tried to lean away from this specific style because I always wanted to do the more anime style. But I feel like this style comes to me more naturally, like the more cartoony and like curvish. Like, yeah, I feel like it's just something that I can do without stressing myself. Whenever I try to do the anime art style, I feel like I'm constantly comparing myself to other artists who have like practiced it for a really long time. And this one, it's just so like easy to make and draw, so it makes art not feel so much like a chore. I really dislike studying art stuff. I feel like everyone does, but it's just like, like art is just a hobby. I feel like I shouldn't have to like put myself through torture just to like it more. I mean, you know, so I like this style. I'm gonna try to lean into it a little bit more. Plus, like, people tend to like obscure styles, so hopefully that'll be the same for my style. It's very bubbly. It kind of reminds me of Pantene's Stalking. Don't look that up if you're under the age of 16, I beg. But you shouldn't be on my channel anyway. But yeah, so I feel like there's not a lot to say about her. I do wish I created some lore around her. I know that I wanted, in the end, a bit of a cyber angel, so she does have little wings that I sort of should have made a little bit more, you know, obvious to the eye. So if I were to, like, on the spot create a little bit of lore around her, I think that she would be like a cybernet angel. Like, I don't know, maybe she goes online and protects people from the internet. The internet can be a scary place, okay? There's a lot of things on the internet. Alright, we need a cyber angel. We need someone in there cleaning stuff up because there's some stuff on there that gets into kids' heads, man. I was never one of those kids that had like a gore phase or anything, but I know of people who did, and I don't know how they were able to like sit through that stuff. I have a very weak stomach. I can't even see blood. One time I did cut my finger, and it was pretty bad, and I was in the bathroom with my hand in the sink, and like I had to sit on the floor because I nearly passed out. Like, just because I like the smell of blood or the sight of it, it's just too much. And anytime that I watch a movie with it, I have to like close my eyes and cover my face. I feel so childish, but I don't know. I get just so icky. I don't know how people do it. So I think she would be my cyber angel to like steer me away from that, you know? And anyone else who needs it. Yeah, so I think that if anything, she just like protects people on the internet from seeing bad stuff. And that's why she has eye bandages. Oh my gosh, guys, the dots, they're connecting. Alright guys, that's all I got. That's all the brain power I have for making lore right now. But other than the fact that she's kind of an empty character, I kind of wish that I did take a little bit more like artistic liberties with her and added some more spice to her and, you know, didn't stick so much to the character prompt that the video had given me, just that she was at least a little bit more interesting. The only really things that I added were the wings on the headset and her, you know, back, to sort of create an angel aspect. But, you know, speaking of the headset, oh my gosh, I struggled so much to draw those headphones. I'm not particularly good at drawing headphones, apparently, and I've only just discovered this because I never draw them. So hopefully in the future I'll get some more practice with that. But that's also another thing, like how I said I hate studying. I feel like by doing these character challenges, I'm not so much studying, but I am still practicing things that I wouldn't really choose to practice otherwise. Like, I don't particularly do well with bows, or, drawing the physics of, their little laces going down. But I was able to practice that with this, and I was able to practice, doing more hair strands, because I do want to incorporate a little bit more texture into my hair. And of course, obviously the headphones, which I kind of ended up hiding anyway, but it's okay because they're there and I gave it my best shot, and that's all that matters. You guys know it's supposed to be there, okay? So it's fine. But yeah, so this is a good way to practice stuff while keeping it fun. Now, let's do something really fun. Let's read off some names that I had gotten and see if we can get any to really stick. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have YouTube also pick some names, and I'll just like tweet out on all of my socials whatever I do decide on, or whatever is most popular, because obviously I haven't given YouTube the chance to help me name her, and I would love to do that. So I'm gonna give it another week or so, and I'm gonna post a short as well, because those do pretty good on YouTube. So I really only got responses on TikTok, which is fine, because getting any response at all was really exciting. I was just sitting here and like kept refreshing and seeing if I'd get any more comments. It was really fun. So I got one from a user named Sepra, and she recommended Ira. I got one from a user named Chaotic Charizards. I don't know if it's supposed to be Charizards, but I got Chaotic Charizards, and they recommended Lumen. Spelled like Lumine, but said by lumen, like luminescence. They clarified specifically. And I got Irideska. So, and then of course I got Miku on Instagram. Thank you so much, Instagram. We are so unique. I love it here. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so those are the 3 names that I did get. If you do like those names, then you could just, I guess vote for them in the comments, or create your own in the comments. That would be really fun to see. Yeah, and I will definitely tweet out my favorite, or whichever one is the most popular. Yeah, I would really like to get her named. I feel like an unnamed character is a sad character. I don't want her forgotten, and I hope to do more art of her. Actually, she's really fun to draw. I love contrast. I love, really interesting colors. It really makes her pop. She's a very fun character. So that's why I did a little animation for her that you'll see at the end. So, stick around. Don't skip to see it. I know there's people out there. I know I'd do that, but don't you do it, okay? You need to watch my whole video, because then other people will watch my video, Yeah, fun. Anyway, so yeah, if you have any ideas for the character lore, also share that, because I'm fresh out. My brain's pretty fried as usual. I used to have what was called a goldfish in my head that would swim around instead of a brain, because I forget everything every 5 seconds, and I think my goldfish is out of juice right now. I think I need to feed them some cranberries or something. So yes. Hopefully I can get her back up and working. So while I try to get that fish swimming, please leave any thoughts or feelings in the comments. I really, really love comments. I feel like it actually, reminds me that there's real people out there enjoying my videos, and it's really fun and exciting. And yeah, I love hearing what you guys have to say. So yeah, thank you for being here. Please subscribe and come by for the next video. Yeah, let me enjoy your company. Yeah. So thank you for being here. Subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you for next week's video every Monday. Bye!